You've probably been seeing Google's world model Genie 3 everywhere. It can generate an interactive, playable world from just a piece of text, and the results are truly astonishing. But while everyone is talking about Genie 3's demo video, another even more advanced project has quietly opened up for everyone to try. Its name is Mirage 2. Today, we're not only going to introduce it, but also compare the differences between it and Genie 3. There are two exciting key differences at this stage. The first is more dimensions of interaction. In Genie 3's demo video, you can see the directional keys in the lower left corner, which change together with the character and the perspective in the video. Mirage 2 offers more interactive options. For example, you can run, jump, and there's even an attack button that lets you interact with objects in the environment, not just change your perspective. Second, and most importantly, this is something you can experience right now. It's not just a demo video stuck in a lab, but a public version that's already online. The link is in the information section below the video, and you can click it now to try out the demo. You can upload a photo, and it will create an interactive world where you can play for a minute. Before we actually try it out, let's talk a bit about this company. Mirage 2 was developed by Dynamics Lab, a team with a very solid technical background. Its founder holds a PhD in computer science from Peking University, and the CEO has a PhD in computer science from CMU, as well as years of experience as a senior software engineer at Google. Among the co-founders is also an assistant professor from the University of California, San Diego. The entire core technical team is made up of PhDs from these top universities, so this is not just a trend-following project, but rather a group of leading scientists and engineers seriously exploring the ultimate question of AI world models. We've finished the background introduction, let's take a look at how the model performs. If we use this image as the initial state of the world, after waiting a few seconds, you can get an interactive game world. Next, if we enter this world, basic actions like running, jumping, and interacting work without any major issues, and the sense of space is also very well created. But basic exploration is just an appetizer. The truly game-changing features are coming up next. Look here, Mirage 2 allows us to modify this world using text commands. For example, if I want to walk along this road, I can type "a yellow school bus suddenly appears," and after a few seconds, you'll see the bus actually drives out and appears. This isn't a preset script, it's the AI understanding my text and generating the object I requested in the live world. Players can go from being mere participants to co-creators of this world. That's what I find both the most fascinating and the most terrifying about its potential. Now that we've explored it in depth, let's talk about its pros and cons. I'm extremely excited about the future of this technology, and there are two advantages that particularly impress me. The first is its astonishing real-time generation and control capabilities. We have to realize that generating a 3D space from a static image in real time, one that allows us to freely run around and explore while also handling character movement and camera changes, requires an enormous amount of computation and technical complexity. The fact that Mirage 2 is able to achieve this is already a huge technological breakthrough. The second advantage is the real-time interaction with text commands built on top of this foundation. If real-time generation is the foundation, then text-based interaction is a qualitative leap. It gives us a creator-like power, allowing us to shape and change the world before us using language. This is not just a game, it's a completely new form of interactive storytelling. Of course, this technology is still in its early stages, and we can see areas that need improvement, such as the level of visual detail. Currently, the resolution and detail of these worlds can't yet compare to top-tier games, but this is almost certainly a problem that will be solved. With future improvements in computing power and ongoing algorithm optimization, I believe we can look forward to AI-generated worlds with photorealistic or cinematic levels of realism. Another, even more interesting challenge is the consistency of these worlds. In the Google Genie 3 demo, we saw very impressive visual stability. You can write something on the blackboard, and then when you turn back after a few dozen seconds, those things will still be there on the blackboard. But in the actual experience of Mirage 2, you'll notice that objects in the scene lack long-term memory. For example, a building you saw just a second ago might no longer be in its original place when you turn around. So what is the technical challenge behind this? It most likely involves the issue of how the model retains memory. To address this problem, many researchers are now exploring whether it's possible to add memory modules, allowing AI to have a dedicated area for storing and accessing long-term information, or to use long context processing techniques so that AI can recall scenes it saw or generated much further back in the past. And the consistency between these scenes and the world is extremely important for the user experience. It is also an essential path that all world models must take to reach a truly virtual world. If AI can not only generate but also remember and maintain, that will be the next exciting technological breakthrough. By weighing these pros and cons, we can see the future more clearly. The first is a revolution in content creation prototyping. Creators can generate and modify scenes at an unprecedented speed. Second, the infusion of soul into virtual worlds. In addition to generating scenes, AI can also place AI characters in them that understand your commands and even help you change the world. Third, the ultimate fusion of virtual and reality. VR and AI experiences will no longer be preset game environments, but can be created and modified in real time according to your commands and actions. This will greatly enhance the current AR and VR experiences. From Google Genie 3 to Mirage 2, the race to create worlds with AI has already begun. And Mirage 2's greatest contribution is that it has handed out this ticket to experience it to each and every one of us. What kind of impact do you think AI generated worlds will have on the future? Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you found this in depth video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.